What's going on, YouTube? This is Eric from Card Games United, as well as on my other personal channel, Sovereign of Night, bringing you a Lunalight deck profile that I just topped with at my local game store's OTS Championship. Surprisingly, I actually surprised myself that I made top 4. I got my invite to Nats. So stoked about that. So, you know what, let's just get right into it. For the main deck, the heart and soul of it, 3 Lunalight Paleozoic. Pretty much, you get this turn 1 combined with the next one, Lunalight Tiger. You pretty much just should win the duel outright, because there's just so much synergy with Paleozoic, Tiger, as well as 2 Yellow Martins, because you never really want to open with Yellow Martin. You really want her engraved for the bounce effect. I mean, you can use the bounce effect in hand, but it's more susceptible engraved. But other than that, those 3 cards are pretty much your win condition for the deck, as well as the very next one. 1 Lunalight Wolf. Miracle Fusion, pretty much combo that with the Paleozoic and just go straight into the boss monster, 8 instant OTK win. The rest of the cards coming up for Lunalights are one of tech choices. 1 Blue Cat, because being able to float into another monster to stall out for a little bit if my opponent thinks they can OTK. 1 Emerald Bird, just for additional draw power, if anything, or just to fix the hands, or if sent to the grave by card effect to special summon another Lunalight, aka back the Paleozoic if I don't have Tiger. 1 Black Sheep to recycle the Lunalight monsters, because I don't play Poly, because Poly's trash now, in my opinion. And 1 Purple Butterfly. It rarely ever came up that I needed, but when it did, it helped out a lot. And that's pretty much it for the Lunalight monsters. Next is 1 Zephyros the Elite, 1 Phantom Knights of Silent Boots. When I get to the spells and extra deck, you'll see why I play these. And then for going second, obviously this is a going second deck, regardless, 2 Pranker Tops. I felt 3 was a bit much, too cloggy in my opinion. It's like when I opened with 1, it was fine. When I opened with 2, it's like it just became a dead card when I could play something else. Next, up to the very expensive Danger Engine. Danger Mothman, 3 of those. Dark World Dealings effect, so it's always great to fix hands, and if I get the special summon to draw, that's just even better. 2 Snack, aka Danger Tsuchinoko. No matter what's a free special summon. It's always great to have that. It's another dark that helps go into other things. 2 Chupacabras, because being able to bring back danger monsters from the grave is always great. And 1 Thunderbird. I opted for Thunderbird over what's his name, Bigfoot, because set cards are more problematic in my opinion, especially back row. So that's why I play that. And and it's just another higher level 8, 2800 monster. On to the spells. Ooh. Triple Fire Formation Tenki. Search any Lunalight card other than Wolf, which combined out with the Paleozoic, if you need the Tiger, hey, there you go. 3 Perfume. Monster Reborn, and the Search effect, which is banish and discard for cost. Combine that with the dangers, you'll always get something out of it. 2 Allure of Darkness, because draw power, everything's dark except Lunalight Tiger and Wolf and Pranker Tops, but other than that, it's like that just helps me go off more. 2 Foolish Goods, because opening up 3 is bricky. And considering it's a hard once per turn, if I open up with both, it just becomes discard fodder for something like Perfume or the Dangers. 2 Twin Twisters, because I hate back row. 2 Call by the Grave for combo decks. Sucks when I'm going second and I don't open that, but going second and they have something that could stop me, that's perfect. But going first, it hurts a lot of decks, especially the now consistent meta deck Salamonellas, whatever you want to call them. I like to call them Salamonellas. And lastly, 1 Raigeki, because board wipes, I love them. I've always loved Raigeki. 1, the Phantom Knights of Rank Up Magic Launch. And that's it for the spells. And lastly, 2 traps. 1 Lunalight Serenade Dance. 1 Phantom Knight of Shade Brigandine. So, considering you'll never have Serenade Dance in your graveyard for the sole purpose you banish it to special summon if you don't have the Kaleido check, and because of that, it's even more consistent because you never use your normal summon for that. It's even better. It just helps this guy out because you never have a trap engrave. You can set it, activate. And that's it for the main deck. That is, I believe, 43 cards onto the extra deck. We'll start with the Xyz monsters. We got our first things first. Tiger King. Summon, get Tanky straight from deck. Activate Tanky, get your search. And also helps when you want to, if you don't have like something to negate like a Colossus, detach, negate all monster effects that aren't Beast Warriors. Awesome. Time Thief Redoer. This guy is so good. And I'm surprised not many people are playing him. It's like, okay, can get like dodge a lot of effect negations and steal the top card of my opponent's deck on the standby phase, so that's either player's turn. Yeah, definitely love that. 1 Raid Raptor 4 Strix to search these 1 of Zephyros. Kind of sucks when I open with it, but it just becomes discard fodder, the perfect discard fodder. I know most builds play the Singing Lania, so you can summon sorcerers and then get Zephyros from deck from that way. I think that's just, I mean, if they ash the summon sorcerers, it's like, oh well, I guess I'm screwed now. Not really great. 1 Cowboy, because, you know, time rules suck, so Cowboy for game is still a thing now. 1 Outer Entity Nyarla, and 1 Outer Entity Azathoth. So, judging by that, you can see why I play the Phantom Knights. Shade Brigandine, the Phantom Knight Silent Boots to get, and, well, when we get to the Link Monsters, you'll see. But yeah, Time Thief with the rank up launch. Azathoth on my opponent's turn shuts them down. Hey, I get and then on my next turn I kill you, which came up quite a bit. Because considering when this is a going second deck, they make me go first. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll just Azathoth now. Bring out the thought. For the links, Witch's Apprentice, because pretty much everything in the deck is dark. On the Clock Taker for instant OTK. Firefight and Redo the Rumadal, because being able to pop back row for free is great, or I can pop my Tiger and just combo off even harder. 1 Nightmare Unicorn rarely ever comes up, but when it does, it's clutch. Phantom Knights of Rusty Bardiche, because being able to get the rank up spell straight from deck and the Shade Brigandine as well to make the rank 4 even better. Yeah, that's always great. And being able to summon Azathoth and pop a card on my opponent's turn on my opponent's field. And if they'd have nothing, pop my Tiger or just summon another monster. 1 Boral Load. 1 Boral Sword. Because depending on the matchup, Boral Load against certain things that can't be targeted. Or something like Altergeist even. Just clutch. Boral Sword for obvious OTKs. And then, for the last 2 cards in the extra deck, 1 Panther, and the OTK machine herself, 1 Leo Dancer. And that's it for the extra deck. Obvious, I mean, if anybody knows anything about Lunalights, how, well, this card is just a win con on herself, can't be targeted, destroyed by card effects. Combine that with the Boral Sword, that's 4 attacks that my opponent I know will not be surviving. And people often forget that she has the Raigeki effect at the end of damage step, so. and we've combined that with the wolf to banish Gelato Chick. My opponent can't activate anything during the battle phase. Yeah, they're not surviving. And that came up quite a number of times. And lastly, the side deck, just because. I opted for this. Truthfully, if you can see, in the main deck I wasn't playing it. 1 Ghost Bell. Triple Ash Blossom. Because, stopped searching and everything. And other monsters I was playing. Oh, right, this. Surprisingly, I sided this for Salamangreats. Never played one Salamangreat matchup at all during the OTS, surprisingly. But still came in clutch. Triple DD Crow. Yeah. I shout out to my pal Doug. I feel sorry that I did it to you, but that's Yugioh. Double DD Crow against him, he's playing his Danger Blue-Eyed Guardragon deck. And just because if he brought out like Hope Harbinger or something like that, it's like I can't call by the grave, because he would always try to go for the Amorphage Goliath with the Archbrave. It's like DD Crow the Amorphage, and what can he do from there? It's better than Call by the Grave, truthfully, in that sense, because he can't stop that with Hope Harbinger, or even Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Other monsters: 2 Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, because for this sole purpose. 1 Salamangreat Sunlight Wolf. Because, truthfully, Sunlight Wolf is the heart and soul of the extra deck for Salamangreats. You hit that, their plays just become even more lackluster than what they could do. Triple Red Reboot for Trap Heavy decks, aka Paleos, which was actually my first matchup, and I didn't even side Red Reboot. Which is weird, now that I think about it. Huh. And lastly, 2 Breakthrough Skills for when I have to go first. If they force me to go first, I can make Azathoth on their turn, put out a Breakthrough Skill to negate anything that could be potential. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the entire deck profile. So like I said, I am with Card Games United here. I rarely show up on the channel for the sole purpose that the other members of the channel do Vanguard videos, which I actually have a recording of, which I need to put up. It'll be up momentarily after this one. But yeah, other than that, I'm just happy I managed to make top 4. Got my invite to Nats. So hopefully something else will come up, and I'll get more deck profiles, and we'll see how everything goes from there. Thanks for watching. Hope you like the deck profile. Subscribe to the channel as well. Have a great evening, everybody.